Look what just arrived, a really big heavy package. So in this video I'm going to unbox it and you can see my new toy. So in here we've got some cabling, a bit dusty, an antenna, very important part of this. So this is a Sony at least one side. Okay, so I'm still having trouble. I've got a floor full of packaging. Biggest parcel I've ever had. I'm worn out just unpacking the damn thing. So let's carefully get all this lot out now and see if everything has survived the shipping. And this is the main reason for me purchasing this. This is the Sony Scala 2 cassette deck. It's the complete system, not the speakers, but everything else. And this button here is the main reason I bought it. Auto calibration, 2-head deck, auto calibration for tapes. I'm quite a novice at this and I do not know properly how to calibrate stuff manually. So TechMine recommended getting this one, and I've been waiting a long time and I finally splashed out on a complete system except for the speakers. A bit dirty on there, I think he's cleaned it up a little bit, but that's the main reason I wanted this system. So let's pop that on the top and get the rest of it open. Oh, this one's heavy, this must be amp. Providing it all works, this bloke has done an amazing job on the packaging. I did message him saying, will it be carefully packed? And he said yes, and it took him about 4 days to dispatch it. I hope he didn't have to pay too much in postage. Oh man, look at the back of that thing. Oh jeez, it's heavy. I was hoping for a, there's MED in there, there's mini disc in, and I've never seen a mini disc player for this system. But I was hoping this had a, oh look at that. I was hoping this had a optical in, or maybe there's only on the mini disc player. So the last part, now I need to lay down because it's wearing me out. This. There we go. Can you see that? That's the tuner for it, which I'll probably never use because I don't listen to the radio. Fantastic, all looks good. Okay, so I took a punt the other day and ordered these speakers. for £10 as part of a job lot of hi-fi units. A bit beaten up around the back, but then they need a bit of a clean up. I think one of them's got a pushed in tweeter, but they're 6 ohms, and the main unit is 6 to 16 ohms, I think it is. So they'll do for this. So I'm going to clean them up after. Let me get them in position, and then we'll put the main unit together. Okay, so I've got it all stacked up in the right order, and I put it on these blue dusters because it will make it easier to spin it around and get all the connections sorted out. So that's what we're looking at. I'm going to rearrange the camera, get a bit closer, and then we'll get started putting it all together. Right, so now we can see the back of it. I can't find a manual for it, but it's all quite clearly labelled out. So I'm going to get stuck in on getting it all connected up. I've got a load of cables. The aerial, the FM antenna, that can go in later. I'm not interested in the radio anyway. Right, so this is the connector, the system connector. I don't know whether it goes up a certain way. Let me have a look. Now there's no markings on the pins on the connectors, so I guess it's got to go. Yeah, and this is interesting because you can have it on 2 separate stacks, like 2 units and 2 units. That's why the bit in the middle is so long. But I don't want it like that, and I guess they'll only go in one way up. So let's try that. So that one's got to go in. There we go. That must be that one now. Now I don't know why there's actually, right, because there must be a CD player for it, not CD, a DVD player for this, because there's extra connectors, which I don't. I've only got 4 units, and there's 5 connectors, so I guess we'll connect it up like this. Now this one's got our mains plug on it. That's for the main amplifier. And these ones have all got this type of plug on it. I'm going to keep those quite short because it's just going in like this. So it tells you what can go in here. So let's take this one first. I think I'll untie all of these and then fasten them afterwards. So this is our CDP-S1 right at the bottom. And CDP-S1 is there. So that must go in here. So this is the STS1, and that can go in the STS1 there. Make sure I don't tangle myself up. That's in that one. And then this one is the TCS1. That can go in the bottom. Now I've got loads of audio cables of differing lengths. So I might take these. Some of these are a bit manky, so I might give those a clean up another time. I'm going to put them in length order, shortest. So I'm going to take the shortest cable I've got, and then that's an output. So that's a stereo tuner. So the tuner goes into the tuner input there. And the next longest cable we've got the stereo cassette deck. So the out for that one has got to go into the in up the top. So it goes out of the tape and into the amp. And then the out from the amp goes into the tape. And finally, I think we've got digital out there. That's interesting. That's on the compact disc player. So we've got digital out for the compact disc player, but no digital in for anything. Anyway, so we've got line out for the CD player, and that goes to this one in on the amp. And I think that's it. That looks like that's okay. So we've got FM antenna and AM antenna there, which I won't be using probably. We've got up the top, oh sorry, you can't see up the top, can you? There we go. So this is where it's all plugged in. We've got phono, which I haven't got, which I would like to get. We've got mini disc, which for now I'll probably connect up. I've got a mini disc player and recorder with a line out. So I've got an adapter for 3.5mm line out to the audio socket, this type of plug. So that'll go there. DAT and video and adapter, they're blanked off for some reason, but they'll go in there. I might add to this system later on. I'll definitely be putting a mini disc player on this as an input and maybe an output, but probably not. So then we've got the speakers. So that's my left speaker, and they're precariously placed up the top there. These are a right mess. I'm just going to see if it's going to work first, and then I'll tidy up the cables later on. So I'm going to have to tidy it up now because there's it's such a bad bare wires are pretty rubbish, so I'll just chop those off with scissors. I'll get a cable stripper out and make those nice and neat. Back in a bit. Okay, so I've cut back to some fresh wire. Now I think these might be for spade connectors because this doesn't seem to come off. But I haven't got spade connectors, so I'm just going to hook this around. So if you're an audiophile, let me know whether I'm doing this right. I've probably got it all wrong so far. Hook that in there somehow. It's hard to do because I can't see around the phone. Oh, that's not going anywhere. So I think that one's done. Okay, it's so hard to do around the phone. Might have to get some banana plugs on this. What should I be using? Banana plugs? Is that what fits in there? As you should know by now, I'm not an expert at these things. So hopefully I've done that right. Now we've got a bit of a problem because my speaker wires are actually too small, too short for where I want to put the unit compared to where I want to put the speakers. So I'll have to sort that out another time. But let's just see if this is actually working. So let's spin it around this way. You see that? Okay, I'm going to plug it in and hopefully it won't blow all the lights in the house. 3, 2, 1. Well, come on. Ooh, look at that. Very fancy. Let's find a cassette. Oh, I've got a demo cassette. Let's get that. So I've got my demo cassette. That's the CD. Very happy with that. Okay, so quick demo. I need to turn down the volume on the motorized volume control using the remote because the CD I'm about to play has copyrighted music on it. That's now playing now. And you have to stop the CD. You don't have to stop the CD. And now I'm going to play the cassette. Now if you play the cassette, the CD still plays, so I'm going to stop the CD and I'm going to turn the volume up and you watch the control go up. This is copyright free music, that's fine. And we've also got a music search on the cassette as well. So that when it's flashing play, that means it's doing a music search, so that should stop when it gets to the start of the next track. So all in all, I'm really happy with this. It's exactly what I wanted. It sounds absolutely fine. I'll give it a test over the next few days. But very happy with this, especially because it's got auto calibration for recording. So I might come back to that and do a demonstration of that next time. So thanks very much for watching.